I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. And he cuts out the supply. Knocks it into space. And it's made its way to him. Nice control. Oh, super ball! Showing good feet. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played back to the goalkeeper. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Van Dijk. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Gravenberch. Chance here to counter.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Van Dijk. Ødegaard. Gravenberch. And it's Ødegaard. Haaland. Now it's Eze.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Greenwood. And it's Denzel Dumfries. And Gravenberch gives it back. Some intricate passing. Look, Haaland!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nuno Mendes. Van Dijk. More and more pressure on the ball here. And Konate. And here's Mbappe. Opts for safety. Has a look and plays it forward. Ødegaard. And here's Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Played out wide. Konate. Van Dijk. And it's Ødegaard. And it's Gravenberch. Now Ødegaard. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. He's picked his way through. A corner it is then.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Ødegaard plays it short. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He is just caressing the ball. Gravenberch. Now it's Mbappe. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Vinicius Junior. Looking for the run.
He's having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Barella. And it's Denzel Dumfries. Dumfries with the delivery. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Konate clears it away, and he was alert to it. That's the end of the first 45. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So neither side has found a way through yet.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the want of trying. There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. The second half is up and running. So neither side has yet broken through. Nice bit of trickery. Very nicely done. This looks promising.
And a chance!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Bellingham. And that should get the job done. That's tidy. Gravenberch. And it's Gravenberch. Good ball, good take. Ferran Torres looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And it's Barella. And here's Haaland. It's run loose here. Goes back. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Yamal, Mendes kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Substitution for Germany, number 20.
So we have movement on both
Vinicius
benches.
Junior. Number 23, Mbappe. Number 5, Erdegaard. Coming on the field, number 18, Alvarez.
And he's
Number
managed to get
21,
free.
Dembele. Number 19.
Well into the second
Bruno
half,
Fernandes.
and still there's nothing between them.
Substitution in progress.
This is Dembele. He is through here. Chance, surely! It's a goal! It is the pick-me-up they all long for. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
That has not gone well. Greenwood. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Eze. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about...
And the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution for Germany.
Manchester United
14,
have their second
Bellingham.
corner now.
Number 7, Yamal. Coming on the field, number 22.
And it's
Eze.
hoisted clear.
Number 15, Mbulu. Substitution.
Some resolute defending there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Germany surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Germany are looking to break at pace. Good running, strong and purposeful. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's in on goal!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Now it's Alvarez. And here's Alvarez. Lovely feet. He's got away. Alvarez stood his ground strongly. Gravenberg. Burmo. Bruno Fernandes. And he shoots!
2 minutes has been indicated.
Split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Eze. Big chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And that's that. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Announcement, and an exciting one too.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it wasn't a great game, Peter, not by any stretch. Both sides looked pretty laboured in the first half. A slight improvement in the second, I must admit. But just one significant moment, that's what it's all about.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Germany.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. And it's Denzel Dumfries. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Dumfries, played towards the other side. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Greenwood, out towards the flank. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. Great defending, strong and determined. Konate. It's Van Dijk. Nuno Mendes. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Now this could be a chance.
Lamine Yamal really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
And the return pass. Ødegaard showing good feet.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. This looks promising. He is through here. Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ødegaard. Bellingham. Valverde. And it's Gravenberch. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Gravenberch. Mendes finding himself in space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. And it's Mendes. And Gravenberch. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Germany definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Dumfries. Valverde. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Greenwood. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And here's Mbappe. Ødegaard. That's very neat. Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And it's Ødegaard. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Dumfries. We expected better, and so did he.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Gravenberg. Well read, nice interception. And the counter is on. Greenwood, looking tidy in possession here. And here's Alvarez. Yamal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Bellingham. Ødegaard. Oh, can he get onto this? Araujo. And it's Ødegaard. Passing nice and neat. Oh, sweet feet.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Bellingham. Gravenberg. Yamal makes a dash for it. That's tidy. Good ball, good take. He's having a pop!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Vinicius Junior currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Short changes him with that pass. Valverde. That's destined for the flank. Cross to the back post. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution for Germany.
Well, height
Number
could
20,
make all the difference on these set
Junior.
pieces.
Number 23, Mbappe. Number 14, Bellingham.
There's no sort of quality on that.
Odegaard. Number 7, Yamal. Coming on the field, number 18, Alvarez. Number
Burmo.
21, Dembele.
Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Number 15,
Cross comes in.
Substitution
Nice and
taking
easy for the
place.
goalkeeper. Alvarez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's found the way through. Nice interception, well timed. Barella. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez. That's an excellent interception. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Eze. There he goes, motoring forward. Driven in. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Dembele. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
He's a sharp little ball here. Looks across and plays it in. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, good-looking ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Gravenberg. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other
There will
choice.
be 1 minute added time.
Saliba gets it clear. Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. Barella. Gravenberg. Nuno Mendes. Gravenberg. And the shot! Oh, quite a conclusion. But that is it. The end. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Substitution.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Picked out brilliantly. Lovely feet. Very nicely done. Eze. Barella.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And Hernandez. Well seen. Saw that coming. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Pedri. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And it's Pedri. Knocks it out wide. That's going across goal. Tries to get it clear. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, that has not gone well. Dumfries. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Hernandez. So just 15 minutes still to come.
And if you do have a chance today, please take
So
some time out
15
give
minutes
your
to find a
support to
winner,
our
but is there
devastating run.
anything left in the tank?
Substitution in progress.
And we're off for the final time. Here we go then for the last time. The score's still 0-0. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Hakimi. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, he's burst through. Little doubt, that is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that is a...
And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bruno Fernandes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. Bruno Fernandes.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Konate. That's a sharp pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to play it through. That is good alertness. It's an inviting looking ball, that. So there you have it, penalties. 90 minutes and then another 30, and Jim, here we are.
I had a feeling this might end goalless with everyone pretty much running themselves to a standstill. These players certainly have done their part in making it an enthralling encounter.
So it all comes down to this, the ultimate test of mettle and mentality from the spot. It is that dreaded time. Burmo is first to take the long walk. And he duly obliges.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Haaland pondering where to put it. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Germany are looking for comfort. Up by 2. The lead now is 2.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. That's a good penalty.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Germany are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Will that prove decisive?
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
Manchester United really cannot miss this. Nerves, what nerves?
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
This to put them 2 up.
A great position now, but still work to be done. We're talking about a pressure penalty.
Now there's a penalty.
Yeah, looks so confident as well. The keeper's notes didn't help him then.
Can the goalkeeper come up with a moment? I saved it! That is how you answer the call.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat. He just has to trust his instincts and pick the right spot.
No! Saved it! And their fate is sealed! So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, but when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
Manchester United really must be wondering how different this all could have been had they taken their chance.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is
Against
fervent,
Manchester
the
United.
atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack, with many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that.
Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ødegaard plays it short. Ødegaard. Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And here's Vinicius Junior, Matheus Cunha, Hernandez gets into a good position. Oh, they can break here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van de Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his career. But there's nobody really capable of outrunning him.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. And it's Hakimi. Matheus Cunha. Oh, that Matheus Cunha! Oh, easy pickings there. He's on it. Can he get away? And the counter is on. Haaland. Brilliantly cut out. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Saliba cuts it out. Vinicius Junior. And it's Valverde. And that's been intercepted. Germany are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Good play on the left-hand side here. Ødegaard. Now it's Bellingham. Tries to play it through. This looks promising. Takes a shot! Goal! Germany! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Germany have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a
Chance! It's loose now. Oh, what has happened here? Yamal. Hernandez getting forward. Tries to pass it through. pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's really well cleared. And now they can spring out of defence.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Hernandez. Valverde. And it's Gravenberch. Ødegaard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Haaland. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well timed, excellent interception. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Manchester United go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution.
That gets us going once more.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at...
And a chance! Goal!
They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United restore parity.
Well, this is to be...
It's Greenwood! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
I think his reaction says everything there, Peter. Just a fraction inside. That's all he needed to be.
Greenwood might just make this. Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Can he get on the end of this? Vinicius Junior. And it's made its way to him. Delivers the ball. Mendes is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Vinicius Junior is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Greenwood. Great ball, and he's in here. Germany can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution for Germany. Number 18.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 20, Vinicius Junior.
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Dembele.
He's cut it out.
13,
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
19, Bruno Fernandes.
Alvarez.
Number
That's going in
22,
strongly.
Eze.
Konate has given away a
Substitution
free
taking
kick,
place.
and he has shown him a yellow card. Hakimi proves just a little bit too strong. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a good ball. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Eze. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Manchester United have their second corner now. And a header! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution for Germany. Number 7.
So we have movement on both
Coming on the
benches.
field is
Manchester United
number
with the lead.
15,
Well, they've done the hard part now,
Substitution
Peter.
in progress.
Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Oh, he's been caught napping. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Eze. Steaming on. Eze! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
It's their second corner of the game. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. No, he's not getting past him there.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gravenberg. Eze. Now it's Alvarez. Gordon. Gordon going face-to-face with his great rival.
Gordon really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a promising position. Nice control. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Now it's Gordon. Eze, and he's managed to get free. And the finish! It's a goal! We thought they were done, but never say never. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
Threads one in. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes powering forward here. Now it's Gordon. And this is Dembele. And this is shapes to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Greenwood.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Alvarez. Oh, important interception. And that interception was most... Shot a goal! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. That's that, the end. Manchester United have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
And now I just
Barella
like to read
claiming
out
the man
how
of the
their
match award,
pundits were
and
celebrating
there
their
is very
birthdays
little
today.
room for argument. Manchester United have done it. They're people without a fingernail left between them after what they have just witnessed.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can, and that they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.